just went wrong. We are in the kitchen just really easy noodles, and it's an option. The way I'm doing it is actually vegetarian. You can make it vegan or add a bit of meat. And you carnivores out there, yummy. So at the moment, I've just got, like I normally start, just got some mushrooms frying, and we're gonna add this sweet potato that I've got here. It doesn't even look. I saw this on Saturday Kitchen, and it was a pretty good way doing some sweet potato. I've got these marinated in some Sichuan Pepper Marinade. It's actually a rub mix, but no reason why I can't use it as a marinade. How nice is it? I love sweet potato. Well, of course I will. I'm just going to pour some of that juice. How nice. I'm actually going to add some of this juice. I'm going to pop some of this in. Ow, 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 ow. There we go. In with mushrooms. How's everyone today? Are we all enjoying the heat, or have we had a little bit much of it? I'm not going to say it's too much. Wait, I'm loving it. It is so rare in this country that we've got some decent weather. And it's really nice. It makes it nice thing. But I'm doing this because not everybody wants to be in the kitchen this weather, so this is like 5-10 minutes at the most. As I said, I got some sliced chestnut mushroom. I've poured the rest of the liquid from my sweet potatoes into the pan. I've also got separate marinade here that we're going to add to the noodles. And I used a really nice Sichuan pepper. It's basically done as a rub. Oh, that's cooking nice. However, why not? Oh, I've got that one. Okay, we got that in. We're going to do this with some simple noodles. We've got a side salad. I'm going to gently toss the salad in with the noodles. I want it slightly wilted. Leave it in too long, the salad's going to look crap. But what I've also done is chopped up some tomatoes and I've marinated them in that really nice marinade. So what we're going to do now, we're going to just chuck these straight in with our mushrooms. There you go. These are 80, no, they're 49p and B&M. How can you say no to that? Alright. Give them a nice little mix with mushrooms, get that nice going. We're only warming these noodles up. You're not cooking them. Again, this saves a lot of time. You don't want to be standing there cooking noodles. They're already done. They need slight warm. And to that, I'm going to add this beautiful Sichuan Pepper Marinade. I'm going to pour that all over the noodles. I want every little bit out. Waste not, want not. There we go. And that goes in with your noodles. I'm going to put the lid back on because I want it to get a little bit juicy. I want the noodles to soak in all that beautiful flavour. There we are. Keeping this really simple, really easy. And I'm just going to bend it down a bit so you can see what I'm doing here. Here you go, guys. How's that? It's a better view, isn't it? Everybody wants to see the food. You don't be looking at me. Right. There we are. Look, those noodles are softening up lovely. Just going to pop the lid back on there. There we go. Alright, back to the sweet potato. It's already softening up, really nice. As I said, I think I can use the tongs. I don't know if it'll be hard enough for tongs, but I think it's going to be okay. I've marinated these with the beautiful marinade that we just added into our noodles. And I've chose, I did oil this, they're a little bit sticky, but it's okay. Pull that back a bit. There we are. If you're interested though, I got this griddle pan on £8 off Temu. Oh my god, it's a beautiful griddle pan. Weight wise and everything. I gotta be honest, I really wasn't expecting what I got when it came through the door. I was a little bit worried. But I gotta say, I'm quite impressed. The last one I bought was around about 40 quid, but that was quite a few years ago. And you had to go to certain places to get them. There we are. Alright, come on, off you come. Look at that, I love the little marks it makes on this, it's great. Alright, you just leave those cooking away on that. Back to the noodles. Oh, look at that. And we want to make this a little bit more of a dish. What we're going to do? First, we're going to add some egg. I'm going to pour the egg over. You don't have to add egg. If you don't like egg, you don't have to add it. I'm just going to go quick time. There we go. I'm going to leave the lid up because I want it a little bit drier. You got your egg noodles there. What are you getting on the shop? Your homemade will be so much better. Do you know why? Because that'll have everything in it that you like. And you know what's going in it. There is a better way of doing egg noodles. I've just done them a really quick way. I'm just going to leave this for a minute. I'm going to keep moving it around. Because, as I said, I want the egg separated. We don't want chunks of egg in with the noodles. You know, it's separated nicely. So, and that smells good. What I'm going to do is this is going to sit on top of my sweet potato. So I'm going to take it over the other side in a mo. And we're going to plate this up. So, pop this over. That's a bit hot. There we are. You see how that's drying out already? Liquid's going. It's looking pretty good. And pretty damn tasty, if I do say so myself. As I said, doesn't need a lot of cooking. Oh, I've lost the mushroom. It doesn't need a lot of cooking. It's to be done. What we do, turn the heat off. Put that back on, heat goes off. A little try of sweet potato and see if that's done. Pardon it being very hot. Pretty much done. May notice I did actually leave the skins on the sweet potato because it's going to cook with it. And what we've done here, right, this is really good. We've got some really ripe tomatoes that, honestly, use the juice from the tomatoes, which I've got here. And I put some of the marinade in with the tomatoes, so it's beautiful, really nice tomatoey marinade ready to go. So, I'm going to turn these sweet potatoes over one more time, just check. Give them a good old, now they're moving. Not only that, they're like, makes you more enjoy dinner a little bit more, because you're not going to get bloated out by normal potatoes. I'm not saying you can do this with normal potatoes, it just takes a little bit longer. This is quite a nice difference. Turn this up a bit. There we go. little bit longer. There we are. Right, all done. That's it. Hi, thank you very much for tuning in. I love it. Oh God, I haven't seen a Silas in ages since I was at school. My best mate was called Silas. It's really nice. How you doing? I'm having a whale of a time. This is so simple. Alright, throw some meat in it if you want. Obviously make sure the meat, whatever meat you throw in is cooked. Yeah, that's ready. I believe this is ready to plate up. So we're going to move over sides. I'm going to take you around. Hope to God this don't move. Here we are. Here we go, guys. I'm going to plate this up. Do appreciate the love. The love is very, very, very nice. Alright. Gosh, oh, that's not very good, is it? There we go. Alright, let's get focused back on the plate. Nice and simple. We've got our mixed salad. We've got our marinated tomatoes. And all we're going to do is I'm going to actually, do you know what, I'm going to wilt this. It's going to look really good. So, there we go. We've got our mushroom noodles. I'm going to put a tiny bit in there. This would be really nice if you've got some spinach. Like I said, I'm already wanting this wilted. Because it's noodles and nice and light, it will go nicely with the salad. Thank you so much. I do appreciate the love. And honestly, guys, if you find me interesting or find my page a little bit of interested, please give me a sub. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Right. See, we've added the noodles here. Gonna add a little bit more. You don't want to toss it. You don't want to lose the niceties. And normally people don't actually put hot with salad because it can be quite gross. Alright, let's start. Yeah, we're just gonna almost move it round. And you can see some of the salad is not wilted, but some of it is because I want a little bit of shape. And build it up. Let's get a spoon. Alright, plate. Nice and simple, but it looks really, really good. I hope. Alright, nice big bit of there we are. The noodles. There we go. Almost looks a bit risotto-y, if I do say so. There we are, lovely jubbly. Pop this to the side. And plate this one. That. Seriously, guys, most of you have got I'm sorry I've got my back to you. I want to make sure that I clear this out. There we are. I've just thought I was going to lay this on a bed of sweet potato. But there's an idea. Get the sweet potato, cut these off. Don't worry, I'm still here, unfortunately. Just getting a sweet potato. There we go. And we've also got our marinated tomatoes. What I'm going to try and do is we're actually going to put the sweet potato on first. As I said, I wanted it on a bed. I'm going to put that in like that. I'm going to try and make this look as pretty as possible. Yeah, definitely think this would have been better if I led on it. But I don't think. Got too excited because the noodles were done and I wanted to see what they look like. So there we are. As I said, you don't have to use sweet potato. Use what you like. This isn't a must use this, I must use that. No. It's a recipe that you can change to whatever you like. If you don't like noodles, change it to rice. It'll take a little bit longer, but if that's your preference, I can't say anything about that. Right. On the final bit, just to make it look a little bit pizzazz, is your marinade. I thought I left the cooker on. Marinated tomatoes. And a little bit of juice just over the sweet potatoes. There we are. And a little bit more tomato. And there we have it. Now, noodles look a little bit better. Doesn't matter, I just made this up in my head. I didn't know how I was going to plate it. Yeah, it smells fabulous. I didn't know how it was going to look. I didn't know what I was doing. But I think it come out pretty damn good. I'm going to go have my dinner now, darling. I'm sorry about that. I don't want to get cold. Thank you, everyone that's tuned in. I really do appreciate it. I appreciate the love and the support. If you've subbed, extra big hugs and extra big thank you. But as I said, I'm going to go have my dinner because it's getting cold. I shall see you another time. Thank you so much. I really appreciate this. You really don't know how much I appreciate the support. It really does mean a lot that people are looking at my videos. But take care, everyone, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.